It's been a while, and it's been a while since I've been on here, but I am back. And some of you may have known that I went out east a while ago, and I'm here to talk to you all about it. So here in this video, I'm gonna hit on the main points, which is definitely the scenery, the food, and the travel, about my experience in New York. So hopefully maybe you can take a few pointers out of this so that it can help you on your next trip, and also you can learn from what we did, and also you can gain some insights on what happened to us in New York. Not like anything crazy happened, but just to see what we did. I was out east for work in New York, and so I was busy Tuesday through Friday for a conference, and then I got off Friday at noon. So what I did was I went straight to New York for the weekend with my boyfriend. So we stayed in New York. First night, Friday night, we stayed in Times Square. Times Square area, not exactly Times Square, but we stayed around the area. So a couple blocks, only one or two. And then the next night, we stayed in Brooklyn by DUMBO, and it was so gorgeous there. I highly recommend it. For sure, one place that you have to hit if you go to New York is DUMBO. DUMBO, which stands for Down Under Manhattan Bridge Overpass. Basically, it's just, the Manhattan Bridge is just right there, and that's why it's called DUMBO. Not because of the elephant, but because of the Manhattan Bridge. And then the third night, we stayed at Newark Airport because we flew out the next day. Definitely, we'll start with the nightlife scenery. Oh my goodness, if you are a big nightlife scenery like how I am, where all the lights shine up at nighttime, you're gonna love New York. That's why they call New York the city that never sleeps. Here are some time lapses that shows you some of the things that I saw, and it was so pretty. The next thing on the topic is food. Obviously, we cannot skip food. Definitely, oh my goodness, there's so many stuff to choose from. First night, we went to Times Square area, and I've heard about Jollibee, which is basically fried chicken, but I thought it was interesting because Jollibee is only exclusive in to me that I know of, it's exclusive in the East and Canada version, and of course Asia. But so then I was like, oh, this is great. This is a perfect opportunity to try Jollibee. The only thing that I do regret about Jollibee is the fact that I did not get pineapple juice. The guy at the register did ask me if I wanted pineapple juice, but it sounded strange at first, but I should have done it. And also, after that, I picked it up to go, and I also got some Beyond Sushi, which is basically vegan sushi. Everything was just made from, everything is plant-based there, and oh my goodness, that was scrumptious. The dumplings, the wraps, the sushi rolls that I got, and good thing I got there during lunchtime, so it was kind of buy a wrap, or buy an appetizer, get like a sushi roll combo for 12 bucks, which to me wasn't that bad. So yeah, I did get, that's why I got one dumpling, one wrap, and 2 sushi rolls, and it was amazing. I loved it. And then we walked out to Central Park, and we just graced the bottom part of Central Park. And I wish I would have saw more of like the train, more of where people actually, like, where movies happened at Central Park, but it's okay. I'll probably come back one day. Who knows? But we had a little mini picnic there, and it was kind of romantic. Central Park to me seems like a romantic vibe, so it was kind of cool to do that. We ordered some vegan food or some veggie sushi. So all of this is just pure vegetables, and this thing is so cute. It's actually for your sauce, like that. No more sauce cups, all you need are these. Later that night, we ate at Times Square at Lowe's Tacos #1, and oh my goodness, tacos were amazing. C and I were recently out in LA in April, and the tacos in New York reminds us similar of the tacos in LA, and highly recommended. The line was a bit long. It was starting to get long, so I'm glad that we got to get in early. But the thing is that they were really efficient with their line. They had a girl in the front answer any questions you may have before you reach the registers, and so that when you get there, you can order right away and be able to give the guys who are cutting up the meat and serving you the tacos your ticket, and they'll be able to give you what you want. I thought it was just super interesting. It was super fun, and the food was delicious. Highly recommended though, the food was amazing. I got to try cactus for the first time, and I thought that was good. I thought it was different, but it was really good though. So highly recommended. And I was tempted to go to Koreatown later that night, because we stayed up for Times Square Midnight Movie Magic, which basically right before it hits midnight, Times Square does this little light show or movie or something like that right before midnight, and that's what we stayed up for. And Koreatown was open till 5 a.m. So I was like, okay, let's go, and so we can see the fun, and it's gonna be Friday night. But I wasn't hungry and I was getting tired. So, and also we were busy filming for my boyfriend's music video, so I decided to just get some rest instead. But we did go to Koreatown the next day, and oh my god, the food was amazing. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Instagram, but I've been stalking Korean places on Instagram to get ready for. I had to have octopus. It was just tiny little baby octopus. Because usually out here in Midwest, I'm so used to octopus legs, but not the actual like full little body octopus. Don't call me an animal killer. It was just the way it is. They just made octopus look really good. So I had to have that dish. So I did end up getting in a mixture of little pork, clams, and other stuff in it, which was good. I was gonna get just a straight up dish of octopus, but I'm glad I got a little mix, so I get a little mixture of everything in there. It was so delicious, highly recommended. We didn't really stay long in Koreatown because I wanted to make sure that we made our next stop before we got to Brooklyn to check into our hotel. So when we went from Koreatown, we stopped in Chinatown, which is a good about 15-20 minute maybe subway ride, and a good 20 to 30 minute walk. Maybe it was 30-minute walk. I can't recall too much of time. I can't recall, but I remember it was a really long walk that we decided that we were just going to go ahead and just take a subway there. And we stopped for this cream puff that had boba pearls in it, and also a mochi donut, and it was amazing. I'll just put pictures in here so yeah, you guys can see it out in our videos. But it was just so amazing because like the little boba pearls, usually I'm used to the boba pearls in the boba tea drink, so it was nice to eat it instead of just drink it. But I guess you still eat it if you drink it, you know what I mean? But you know, but still. But it was really good, highly recommend it, and it was kind of romantic, but maybe different and nice too, because there's a park next to it, and I used to go down and sit there and just watch the scenery, and also watch, you know, it was a cute little park where all the all the OGs kind of hang out and stuff like that. So it was kind of cute and nice to see that and just to enjoy our desserts. Yeah, and then after Chinatown, we hit up Brooklyn and it was just beautiful. Brooklyn is super beautiful. We stopped at the Brooklyn Bridge Park, we stopped at Time Out Market. C and I are about to go try out Time Out Market. I'm ready, I'm pumped. You need some coffee or something, caffeine.
Let's get it.
Anything to drink. Well, Time Out Market, we had some food and maybe we ate so late that options were limited, or either we didn't know how to order or something, but Time Out Market only takes card. I didn't know that. Maybe it's also my lack of research on Time Out Market, but I didn't think it was so accessible because it was just right there under the Manhattan Bridge. But it was really pretty there, so I highly recommended to check out that place. It was also cool to check out the Brooklyn Bridge Park and see the basketball courts, see the fields where they like run on, and also to see the little exercise fields. And let me know down below, but I think that is where Normandy's motivation music video was shot. I think so, but that's pretty cool though. I really like that spot there. I thought it was cool. DUMBO is really pretty. And then after that, the next morning we woke up, we went to go eat in Chinatown and we stopped at this one place. I don't remember what it's called, but it has many little markets in there, and then we got some steam rolls from Joe's Steam Rolls there. I heard so much good things about Joe's Steam Rolls, and it definitely hit the heart because it was really good and on point. I'm so used to steam rolls where it's just the pork meat and then the green onions and stuff like that, and that's like about it. But this one had eggs, some shrimp, and a little bit of pork meat and a little bit of green onions, so it was perfect. It was a good mixture, and I liked it. It was good. And then also, I almost wanted to go try a pho place, but good thing we opted out for a place where my boyfriend just loves fried rice. So we opted for a place that was rated top for their fried rice, called Wool Hop. I believe that's what it's called. So basically Wool Hop was interesting because it wasn't you go in like this, but it was like you have to walk down the stairs to get to it. So that was interesting and that was fun. And the food was good. I like the food. The food was good. Definitely I have to say the price point for it was really, it was like on the lower range for good quality food that we've had in New York. So it was on the lower range, so it was pretty affordable. If you ever want food and need something that's affordable, Chinatown is the way to go. After Chinatown, we just cruised around trying to look for stuff. We just cruised around Canal Street, and we saw, and I also wanted to try their bakery stuff. I've heard so much good things about their egg tart and their sesame balls. I just want to know how different are their sesame balls from Midwest sesame balls, and I'm so glad I got to taste a little bit of difference in it, so that was good. So, and the third point is travel. I thought New York was going to be really big. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is really big, but taking the subway made everything so easy. We booked hotels in 3 different places, and that meant when we left one place, we had to haul everything, all our luggages, to the next place. And I thought that was really inconvenient, but we could have just got one place, maybe Midtown, maybe. But anyways, we could have just got one place and just put our luggages there and then just take subway down south to Brooklyn, or if we had wanted to go up north to the Bronx, we could have. And it was totally doable with subways because it was so fast and easy. Good thing I did a little research before we headed out, and I highly recommend the app called City Mapper. We'll see if I put an icon there. But I highly recommend that app called City Mapper because it helped us so much with subway. It let us know what subway to take that would take us there faster and more efficient and more cost price, and at a reduced cost. So that was really nice of that app. Highly recommend it if you're ever in the New York area and you don't know how to take the subway, especially because C and I were like, we're like subway newbies and we don't never done a subway before. So highly recommend it if you wanted to I don't know if it works anywhere else, but it definitely works in New York, and highly recommended. It tells you how to get from one train to another train, and definitely ask questions. New York people are so nice. Because when I asked them about questions about taking the subway, they were super helpful and very informative. So definitely don't be shy to ask them for help. And it was definitely nice to see New York again and be able to play around New York and have some fun and eat and be able to see things. So that was definitely nice. But we are sore. Our feet are sore from walking everywhere and hauling my luggages everywhere. So it's nice just to definitely relax now. So hopefully you did enjoy this, and maybe you will see a little, I'll probably put some more inside peeks after this video too. Or maybe I'll do a part 2 for that inside video peeks. But that is it for our New York vlog. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Subscribe and like if you did enjoy it. And please let me know what your thoughts about New York are. Please let me know what I should go see next if I'm ever in the New York area. Thanks. See you guys next time. Through the streets of Brooklyn to our hotel. Ta-da! Yeah, you get to see a lot of art stuff, and it's